Ladies and gentlemen, Bungoma County has erupted 2 days to Edwin Sifuna's event. And the scenes there are actually shocking. I've seen residents cleaning the road for Sifuna 2 days before his arrival. The residents are even learning how to speak big English ahead of the big day.
The 6th,
yes.
In Kanduyi we shall have a function,
yes.
And in town at the Costa ground,
yes.
We shall have a function as well. Now I have to sensitize these young men and the old men here, and the ladies as well, to attend those meetings, because I mean what I say. Unaona nini? Unaona nini?
The atmosphere is Edwin Sifuna's presidential bid. Ladies and gentlemen, will Edwin Sifuna live to the expectation of the residents of Bungoma and the Luhya Nation? Because for me, Edwin Sifuna has only one option. The option of being on the ballot as a presidential candidate in 2027. The residents there, and in fact most Kenyans, will not allow Edwin Sifuna to settle for any other thing other than the presidency. But why is the mood in Bungoma and the Luhya Nation like this? That's exactly what I want us to analyze in this video, because it's very rare for the residents and for people to be expectant the way the residents or the way the entire Luhya Nation are expectant of this rally. In fact, I doubt if Bungoma County has ever held a massive rally than the one which is going to happen on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do that, in case you're watching the channel for the first time, take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Ladies and gentlemen, my first take is that there is a very strong Edwin Sifuna wave in the Luhya Nation. And let us give credit where it is due. Edwin Sifuna has emerged. ODM party kicked him out. And Edwin Sifuna was not the most popular within ODM party. We had Babu Owino, we had James Orengo. As a matter of fact, even someone like Gladys Wanga was very popular within ODM party. But strategically, Edwin Sifuna managed to create an image, to create a following, cult-like following after the death of Raila Amolo Odinga, and he effectively used his removal as the SG to appeal directly to the hearts of most of ODM supporters. And that support has now grown beyond ODM and beyond Edwin Sifuna himself. I'm 100% sure that the day Edwin Sifuna was removed, he himself was not very sure about the future. But the future is now even more brighter for Sifuna. And why is the Luhya Nation this expectant? It is the first time in a very long time for the Luhya Nation to produce an individual who is enjoying the support of the entire country. You can't claim Wamalwa was good, but Wamalwa's support was confined to the Luhya Nation. Masinde Muliro was very good, but his support was overshadowed by people like Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. As we speak, just like it has always been predicted that the leadership to the Luhya nation will come from the lake, it is clear that prediction might actually come true. So the Luhya nation now sees someone with the potential of becoming the next president of the Republic of Kenya. And they want to show the country what they can do for him. Already, one of the billionaires there, Ambwere, has donated 3 Prados, new ones. He returned the ODM one yesterday, and today 3. So many people have volunteered their services, including these people who are sweeping. Number 2, I think Edwin Sifuna was very smart on how he was organizing these rallies. Remember, I think the first rally, the first major event where they actually showed their might was in Kitengela. Then they went to Kakamega. They stamped their authority. He moved across the country. He managed to build the momentum. Then finally, now he's coming to Bungoma. And that momentum is huge. Everybody, I've talked to so many people. There are people I never believed would leave ODM party. Like my friend Kamasasa, who is contesting somewhere in Busia. I never believed he would leave ODM. But he's telling me that hii maneno ya Sifuna might even be more stronger than that of Raila Amolo Odinga to the people of the Luhya nation. So the momentum for the rally is what they are building. And importantly, the Luhya nation wants to send a message to the nation. And I remember one of their elders, Fred Gumo, making it very clear that the Luhya nation are ready for their son. And they are going to release him to the country.
This is Sifuna's time. Let us give him support. If other people of this country katika Kenya mzima wanampatia support, kwa nini sisi wazazi wake kutoka Western hatuwezi kumpatia support? Kwa hiyo mimi naapili kwa Waluhya wote wampatie support. Mnajua kila mara sisi Waluhya tunadharauliwa. Tunaambiwa we can never come together. But sometimes you come together with a purpose. Uwezi kuja tu mnakaa pamoja na hamtaki, hakuna kitu mnatafuta. Saa hii lazima tukue pamoja to support Sifuna.
So they want to send a very strong message to the country. And not only to the country, even to the Luhya nation. And I can easily predict that this wave is going to sweep so many leaders from the Luhya nation. I can mention them. Wetangula has been swept. Mudavadi swept. Even Oparanya is likely to be swept. And even William Ruto must now figure out how he's going to retain his seat without the mountain and without the Luhya nation. And lastly, the only intention, and it's very strategic and deliberate, is to force the leaders from the Luhya nation to toe the line and join Linda Mwananchi. Because that's where the future is. Currently, if you are not with Sifuna in the Luhya nation, it's like those who are not with Rigathi from the mountain. They are going to be swept away. So strategically, most leaders are now trying to lean towards Edwin Sifuna. Tomorrow, they'll be in Trans Nzoia. But in Bungoma, I expect so many other people to join them. Ladies and gentlemen, let us wait for Sunday to see how the whole thing is going to turn out. Until that time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.